Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Islands Wednesday. Hump Day Wednesday.
Hump Day Wednesday. Wednesday's a great day, especially when we talk about drinks of the week. So,
Yes, let's talk about drinks of the week.
so the drink of the week tonight, I thought we did it, but I can't find it. I thought we posted it, but you have to see it. It's really special. It's from Hideaway Beach, Perfect Day Coco K. So Pauzy,
Yeah.
one of our bartenders out there. If you go there, look at the video because you'll find him and his buddy, the two bartenders that we used at Hideaway Beach.
Yep.
Were amazing.
We loved Hideaway Beach.
Yep, loved it.
Fantastic.
Great, worth every penny. And the prices vary depending on demand, time of year, and all that stuff. So we've seen it as low as like $30. It goes up as high as $70, $80, we're told. We kind of had a rule. What was it, like $50?
Yeah, under $50.
$50 under, anywhere around 50 and under, it's worth every penny. But food and drinks.
Okay, drinks of the week.
Drinks of the week. Here it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is the new Hideaway Beach. It is Grey Goose and Red Bull done Hideaway Beach magic. So you got to see the video. So look at it. This one is fun. It's only like a 2-minute video. Gives you a quick shot of Hideaway Beach. So there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Oh, go ahead, start.
So, well, what I was going to start with, I'm not. But what we'll start with first is airlines. And I'll tell you why we're going to start that. $53 flights for Southwest Airlines until Thursday night, 11:59.
I know they say that you can never find them.
Yep.
So.
Well, supposedly this is different. So anybody know why $53 flights? Well, we'll tell you. $53 flights because 53 years of service.
Huh.
So and yeah, they started with two flights back in 1971. There's only 2 routes, and yeah, so. You got to take your flights, though, from August 6th through December 18th. And they also were including Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and some international flights. So it's on select flights. But you might catch it, $53, but you only got until tomorrow night to book. So it's only been out for 2 days. But we wanted to tell you about that. So anyway, with that said, there you go. Flights are out. If you want to take one, Southwest Airlines. Good to go.
Good to go. And go ahead, Dennis. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not showing on both pages, so just go ahead.
Oh, okay.
While I'm trying to make sure we're on.
RB live.
Just go ahead. Go.
Okay. So airlines. Let me see. Okay, so I got another story for you. This one's I'll just kind of tell you. So this came in. This was an article that was written. The worst passengers by state to fly in airplanes, which is remarkable. Like New York's not on there, Florida's not on there. So I'll just give you the rundown real quick. So Iowa and was leading number 1 worst, then Illinois, Virginia, Texas, Georgia, California, Washington, Nebraska, Utah, Colorado. And it's by complaints of people, and I'll just run down a few of the things. Crowding space on there, taking over somebody else's armrest and refusing to move, reclining seats back up and back, making not saying excuse me or sorry or even asking permission, farting, crossing legs over into other people's spaces, rudeness, getting up, getting down. There's so many things, but it's just general common sense things that you shouldn't do and courtesy to other people. And yeah, I hate every one of those. I don't mind somebody puts it back and don't ask. I expect that. You should put your thing. You have the right to put your thing back. Put it back. Doesn't bother me at all. Going up and back, yeah, that would be an issue. I've had people take up the little armrest in the middle, and just crowd you, or just leaning on you the whole time because they're large people or whatever. Anyway, so that's it. But interesting. It's none of the states you would think. Unless you think Iowa, Illinois, Virginia, Texas, Georgia, California, and Washington would be them. Maybe California, I would think. No way I would think Nebraska, Utah, Colorado. But anyway,
yeah,
there you have it. That's from the airline passenger stewardesses and stewards and a collective thing. So there you go. Airline news. Some good stuff and some funny stuff, actually.
Yep. So let's talk a little Disney. Disney released their 2025-26 new itineraries this week. And then they also announced that Wonder is going to San Diego. Magic is going to go to Galveston, and then Fantasy, Treasure, Wish, Magic, Dream will stay between Port Canaveral, Port Everglades, and Puerto Rico. And they'll be doing 3 and 7 nights in the Caribbean. So um, I've been booking quite a few Disney this week, and very low inventory. So if you want that Disney cruise, make sure you get with us and
So
get it
they're
booked.
filling up.
They are filling up, yes. Which is crazy to me because, well, I guess if you like Disney, it's Disney.
Right.
You know, it's just a lot of money, but people are filling it up.
So we have a saying coined by a friend of mine, Uncle Leo. I don't mind paying. I don't want to be ripped off, and I don't think you're ripped off at Disney.
Yeah.
I know you're paying. You are paying, and it's more money, more money, more money. But you're not ripped off, right? And if you are, go
Yeah.
complain because they'll probably give you money.
Well, and I did talk to somebody today that said they can't compare a Disney cruise to any other cruise because it was fantastic. So I told him, I said, don't even try. Just leave Disney in its own category, and then we'll work on the other ocean cruises.
And give us a couple examples of what they say. Why? Customer service, cleanliness.
Oh, they just
food?
said it was just
all over.
Yeah, just everything was just magical and fantastic. I mean, the words that they were using, but they had also been on a Carnival Royal Caribbean cruise, and then they said they, can't compare it to that. You just can't compare it really to anything. You're talking apples and oranges. So you just have to, if you want to go, you want to go.
Yeah.
Disney.
And I remember when the first Disney ship came out, and
Mhm.
everybody thought that, and I went on it, and I remember leather wrapped handles going into some of the
Yeah.
rooms, the themes in the restaurants. We did have one. I think the only one I ever heard you say, one person complained on a Disney
Yeah,
cruise.
but they had older kids. They didn't have younger kids. I
What'd they
had
complain
two
about?
actually.
Well,
I had one one had a younger child that was 5, and she doesn't like to do the kids club. So that's mostly what Disney is sending the kids to the kids club to do.
mm,
And she didn't want to do that. So they always had her. So she was bored because it was really just pools. Because she didn't go into the different things and do it because adults, I guess, can't go in there. So yeah.
yeah, we had one person complain about the price. Well, the husband did. Husband and wife, 2
Yeah.
kids.
The
Husband
complained about the price.
complained before he went on. And I said, get it all out of your system.
Yeah.
And I was talking
Sorry.
to him, and I said, "Go what?" I said, "Get it all out of your system because it's not about you. It's about your
Yeah.
2 little girls." And he's like, "You're right, you're right." And then when he went on it, he said, "It did." He's not a casino person, so that didn't matter. It doesn't have a casino, and it didn't have a drink package and so he said that was one thing that he wished he had and a little bit more space for
Yeah.
him. But other than that,
Yeah.
we don't get complaints on Disney, and you know what you're paying, and when you're paying, you're getting what you're not getting ripped off. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There you
That
go.
goes for the parks. I was talking about the parks, but you got it to the
I was talking about Disney.
you're talking about the ships. Perfect.
So the next thing, Royal Caribbean, they own 5 different cruise lines that they own. Silver Seas is one of them. They just had a new ship come out, Silver Ray. It's an LNG powered ship, 728 guests, 54,000 tons. It would be going from Lisbon, Spain to Italy. One of the Optimum suites, they call it the I think it's called Optimum. It's $17,000 per person. It's sold out for 2024. $17,000 per person.
Man.
But Silver Seas again is very upscale, older crowd.
Exclusive, right? A second exclusive,
Yeah.
like exploring type ship,
Yeah.
but high end, very good customer
Yeah.
service, and hey, there you go. If you're paying, you're not getting ripped off. Let's
You're
hope
not
not,
paying.
because you're
I
paying.
mean, you're paying.
You're paying to go on that ship, and look, and we know we book clients, other travel agents with us book on there because they want an exclusive experience. You don't have to be in the
That's what they
$17,000
get.
per person suite. There are more affordable rates for a better whatever budget you have, but you can get on there, and yeah.
Yep. All right, let's talk about Royal Caribbean. Actually, Icon of the Seas, we are sold out for September. We do not have any more rooms in the group. We can get rooms on that ship, but our group rate is gone. Just booked the last cabin this week. November 9th, I do still have some cabins left. Any day now, they could be pulling the inventory back. So if you are still thinking about doing the Icon November 9th, please let me know because I do have couple rooms left, but just any day they're going to be pulling rooms. They're getting very tight on getting these rooms the space pulled back. I've spent how many days? A couple days on the phone with them. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. We have some Utopia going in March. We have some groups then. So if you wanted to try that ship, which comes out
July
in like 2 weeks. And I'm just going to show you a real quick video of that. We showed it last week, but let's show it again just because it's coming out and we want you to enjoy it. So let's get it on there. Give me just a second.
There will be nothing better on planet Earth than having a phenomenal experience and party vibe on board Utopia of the Seas.
We're bringing to life a brand new experience called the Pesky Parrot. A live, energetic experience that's very different from anything we've done in the past.
The Pesky Parrot's gonna have great fruity cocktails, frozen drinks. Bartenders are gonna keep the action live and exciting for the guests.
We're gonna have some really cool surprises that guests will really have a lot of fun with.
One of the areas that guests enjoy when they're on vacation is the pool deck. It's wanting to have that connection to the water, the ability to take in the sun.
Lime and coconut is really going to open up that pool deck, and guests are going to be able to use the whole pool deck for their pool parties and their activations at night, and that will really provide a space that has that ultimate pool party that the guests are looking for.
View bar returns. There's just great panoramic views of the ocean to have some drinks up on the pool deck there.
Mason jar really is a proven super success. The bar is packed. You have a live band that is so fantastic. It gets you out of your chair. The bar continues to serve the small bites that we know our guests absolutely love. The energy in that space is so exciting.
There's 2 casinos available. So overall, you're talking about a vacation experience that rivals any destination anywhere on the planet.
We have a comedy club with perfect sight lines. People aren't going to be disappointed.
Bolero's is getting an update to add a couple of the drinks that we've seen a lot of success with.
Schooner Bar is going to feel familiar, and so concepts like that are great for making memories.
The pub is taking some of the gin and tonic ideas and build your own gin and tonic. Traditional favorites in there obviously will still have the wider range of beers with the new additions. There's going to be a large population that doesn't drink alcohol. We feel like the non-alcoholic drinks that we rolled out are a fit for the entire fleet, and Utopia especially.
We've got an incredible venue called Music Hall, which will have rock music. And I think from the moment they get here to the moment they leave, guests are going to have their minds blown.
Playmakers is so much more than just a space to watch a game. Playmakers is where I would go to reconnect with my family, my friends over a meal, just because it's a little more relaxed atmosphere.
There is no better option for a quick getaway than the combination of Utopia of the Seas plus Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Along with all of the other amenities that we already had on Perfect Day at Coco Cay, like Thrill Water Park, Splashaway Bay, the most beautiful beaches in the Bahamas. There's nothing that can top that short getaway.
When you combine Utopia with Perfect Day, there will be no vacation like it. And our intention is that people have such an incredible time that they'll come back again and again.
There it is.
Is that Michael Bailey talking at the end?
Yes.
Yeah. So he did say something. Every time I see this, I've seen it several times, and I really actually watched it all the way through while we're waiting. Michael Bailey said something at the end. He said they truly want to create something between Perfect Day, Coco Cay, and Utopia that when people want to go, they want to come back again and again. And I don't know if anybody knows where that is actually a stolen line or a borrowed line. It's not stolen. It's a borrowed line from actually Disney. Walt Disney said he wants to build a park that people are going to enjoy so much they're going to want to come back and back a lot. And that's probably going to be a big hit, that combination there. So, okay, great job.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have? We talked about the airlines. That's out. Okay. Article came in. Carnival And I wanted to use this because we got the cruise news, cruise rules, and this. So Carnival, Fun Times is back. I don't know if you remember the Fun Times.
Yep.
Love that. We grew up on Carnival when the kids were little, so forth. And Fun Times was amazing because we used to take a highlighter and a pen, and we used to highlight the things we wanted to do to make sure we did them. We carried that everywhere. We had it. Then everybody
Now it's
after
on your
COVID,
phone.
now it's on the phone,
Yeah.
but it's
not
it's
the
just
same.
not the same.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
It's not the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it came back, and so many people were saying the great things. So Dan Klein broke this story. We got it off of the street from Dan Klein, the writer, and Come Cruise With Me for his travel cruise page. Come Cruise With Me. But anyway, with that said, here's our cruise rules. So somebody wrote in and was complaining extensively, saying it's a complete waste. They shouldn't have done that. It's a waste of paper because not everybody wants it. Holy cows. Are you kidding me? I read the article. John Harold had to field this whole paragraph article for some interesting person. Interesting person. I'm like, oh my God, there's the cruise rules. They just write themselves.
Just mind your business.
Here's the thing. Yeah, mind your damn business. It's a waste of paper. It's their choice what to do with the paper. And you know what? They recycle. So it's not a waste of paper. Newsflash. Oh my God, it's so aggravating.
I mean, they did have it out before. You could go and get it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And Royal Caribbean is still putting them out because every day at night, that's what I read before I go to bed for the next day. So I do read it. I mean, I could find it on my phone, but it's nice to see it in your hands, and because trying to find it, I like to see what's open the next day. And if you try to go on your app to try to find what's open, it's a disaster. So I do like it.
I agree with Amy. And you know what? I always forget to get it. And I'm not walking all the way down there to get it. So then I revert to the TV or my phone.
Yeah.
It's not the same. For some reason, holding that in your hand is just.
People just need to mind their business. This
yeah,
world
so
would be a better place if people
cruise-
just mind their business.
Cruise rules. We'll
Stay
leave
in
it
your
at
lane.
this. Stay in your lane. Okay? Stay in your lane. Enjoy the cruise. It's everybody's option. More people want it than don't. We're getting
what
it.
Did
And keep it.
I always tell the kids, put your nose back on your face.
Yeah. So there you go. We got our cruise
Belongs
rules
right
and our
there.
Carnival knocked out. Thank you, Carnival, for that. We love
Yeah.
it. The Fun Times has been a part of our family. I think we have Fun Times in there. We also have Fun Ship Freddy.
Oh,
No,
my mind just went.
those Fun Times. Not
was like,
fun,
what are
not
you
adult Fun
saying?
Times. We have our storage room
Well, you
for our
pointed it.
office. I know our storage room, our office. We have some
Oh,
history stuff,
gosh.
and that's part of it. And also Fun Ship Freddy.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
I don't know if you remember Fun Ship Freddy, if anybody remembers him.
My
but,
brain just went wherever it went.
okay, before we go
Oh,
to the
no.
stocks and
Joke.
joke of the week,
Stocks.
Jack Nolan. He was a plumber in England. The reason you need to know that, he's like a 31-year-old guy, decided to give up his career. He also could play the guitar. Well, he got asked to join a band, and they're on a cruise ship for over a year. And they've been sailing. Now he's been sailing for several years, but he stays out at sea. And he said he's never going back because he's seen the world. He's constantly traveling, and he enjoys it because he
Good for
gets to
him.
cruise for free. He plays music, which he loves doing. It's just a whole change of life. Sometimes you got to break the cycle and do something crazy.
Yeah.
And Jack Nolan from England, cruising the world. So that was a good story. I love that
All
story.
right, let me see the stocks. Let's do stocks
Yeah.
really quick. All right. Stocks. World Caribbean, $152. Carnival $15.99. Norwegian $17. So they're coming up. Spirit $3.73, and JetBlue $5.68.
Yeah, all the other airlines were holding, and so we just wanted to show you because
Yeah.
that low stock right there. Okay, so one real quick thing: Tampa Bay Times did a review of Margaritaville Islander, which we talked about last week, and we're going to continue to talk about it as it grows and moves on. It is a good ship. Dan Klein from the Street, as we talked about last week, did a review on it to us and said he was pleasantly surprised. All the spaces were redone. Now, this is not an old ship. This is a mid-age ship that Carnival uses 3 of them, and they bought this one from Costa and just retrofitted to the Margaritaville theme. So what they wrote about, they gave it a great rating. 5 o'clock sail away bar. There's a sail away party, 5 o'clock sail away party, which they said was amazing. They had once they walked in, they were taken back by the 14-story atrium. Carnival has been famous for that with elevators
Yeah.
and stuff. We love their atrium bar. So they said that giant flip flops, airplanes up there hanging in the main atrium. It looks really awesome. So the other thing they talked about is retro tropical theme. So the drinks, heavy pouring on some margarita famous drinks. They felt were heavy pours, so they're really good drinks. If you like a heavy pour, I do, an adult drink, I call it. But so they felt it was a really great experience. I won't go into all the details. You'll have to call us if you want to book it. Rates are reasonable. I mean, they're the cruise
Reasonable.
rates are going up. They're
Very
reasonable. They're
reasonable.
not dirt cheap, so you're not going on
Yeah.
a bargain. This is a full size cruise ship, not like their first ones they started out with. This is a full size ship with all the amenities. So, okay,
All
there you
right.
go.
All right. Any before we do the joke of the week, it's coming up. Just some reminders. We do have Dennis's retirement party this weekend. So if you're joining us, we cannot wait to see all of you. It's going to be a great weekend celebrating him in his retirement.
Yay.
Yay. So that's what we have coming up this weekend. Everybody else don't know what you're doing, but that's what we're doing.
We know what we're doing.
We do know what we're doing.
And we know there's going to be a lot of people there. We're already
There
told.
is.
So it's going to be a lot of great people there.
Yes.
And everybody's invited.
Yes.
So
All right. Joke of the week.
okay, joke of the week.
Here we go.
This
Prepare
is
yourselves.
tested. I had to test this one out. Okay.
Prepare yourselves.
So here you go.
All right.
How do you find a blind man on a nude beach? Oh, it's not hard. It's just not hard. It's not hard. That's how you find the blind man on the beach. And it's not a negative thing on blind people. It's just a joke.
It's just not hard.
We are we love, it's
Just
Our hearts
stop
go out to
talking.
blind
I just
people.
need you to stop talking. That's what I
Yeah.
need you to do.
amazing
Just
people.
what I need you to do.
Yep, amazing
Stop
people with great attitudes. For that. Here you go.
Oh my God.
It's
All
not
right,
hard.
cheers.
Enjoy the drink of the week.
It's not
Boy, we didn't
hard.
drink much, but
Enjoy
you know
the
what?
drink of the week.
The drink of the week's not hard.
Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday.
They say, hey, what's coming up? Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Holidays are coming again.
Not till the 4th.
Yeah,
Not till the
4th.
4th.
Coming soon.
All right,
stay
guys.
safe,
We will see you
everyone.
next week. Bye,
Bye.
guys.